Now that you have the concept of your podcast nailed down, it's time to talk equipment. Let's start with microphones. There are two main types. First, there's traditional, or XLR microphones. These are the types of mics you plug into a mixer or audio interface with an XLR or mic cable. If you're curious, XLR stands for external line return, but that rarely comes up. Here are a few recommendations. Shure SM58. These run about $99. This mic is the industry standard for vocals in a live setting, but also works well for recording. It's very durable, which makes it a good choice if you think you'll be recording on location and run the risk of dropping it. One of my friends dropped one of these in the snow without realizing it when he was unloading his car after an event. He found the mic a month later after the snow had thawed. He plugged it in and it worked perfectly fine. Shure SM7B. These run about $399. If you're willing to spend a little more money, this is another great option. This mic is the industry standard for radio DJs. It's known for its strong proximity effect, which is that as you get closer to the mic, it brings out a little more of the bass tones. This is one of the reasons radio DJs like to use it. It makes their voice sound deep and smooth. USB mics. These mics are useful because you can plug one of them straight into the USB port of your computer without needing a mixer or audio interface. This also makes it a good option if you are recording online remote conversations through a voice conference app. The drawback is you can only record one microphone at a time, which makes it not ideal if you are recording an in-person interview. The sound quality tends to be slightly lower than XLR mics, though with the right mic and recording technique, many would not notice the difference. Here are our recommendations. Audio-Technica AT2005. These run about $79. This is a popular option among podcasters. It is unique in that it is both a USB mic and an XLR mic. There are outputs for both options. This makes it a nice, versatile choice for multiple types of uses, by yourself, a remote interview, or plugged into a mixer with other microphones. Audio-Technica ATR2100X. These run around $99. This mic is basically a newer version of the AT2005. It has basically the same features, both USB and XLR, but can record at a slightly higher fidelity. Most people wouldn't notice the difference, but this is a great option if you're willing to pay a little extra. There are two classifications you may hear about from time to time that apply to both XLR and USB microphones: dynamic microphones and condenser microphones. Without getting too technical into the electronics, the main difference is that dynamic mics are designed to pick up mostly what's right in front of them, whereas condenser mics, which require something called phantom power, are designed to pick up more of the room. While they both have their uses, for podcasting, most of the time dynamic mics will be a much better option, which is why all the mics we recommended above are dynamic. They allow you to produce great sounding audio while picking up less background noise or room echo, even in less than ideal circumstances. If you haven't purchased a microphone already, consider the audio needs of your podcast, examine your budget, and pick which microphone or microphones you plan to buy.